Hi guys, it's me Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa says it all and that is how I feel. So, I am coming to you with an update. As you know, you guys have all seen on the news and have heard there has been 2 shootings in one day, like literally. And I want to go into the details of the shootings that have happened and where they stand now. So the first shooting is the one that happened in Dayton, Ohio, which happened at a club I think called Popular Saturday night. We're going into Sunday morning around 1 something in the morning, 1:30, 2:30ish. And currently it says that this is basically the identification of the victims that actually died. There has been 27 people that were actually wounded from the situation and 9 people actually killed from the situation. And I do apologize for just coming out to you guys now. I have been not feeling well today. I stayed up all night, which is really weird. And then the funny thing is, well, this is what happens. Like, I stayed up all night, I couldn't sleep, I was just wired up. And then once I actually got on social media, Brandon talked to me, and then like boom, this kind of stuff happened. So it's kind of maybe it was like a reason why I couldn't sleep, because of all this negative energy and activity that was happening. So yeah, I want to just go into these details. I'm going to read this right now to you guys. So like I said, 9 people were killed and 27 were wounded. And this was the second American mass shooting in 24 hours. Like I said, there was another one that happened in El Paso, Texas, I believe, at a Walmart. Someone literally just went into the Walmart and started shooting up the Walmart, which also ended up with people dying and being injured as well. That person's shooter, I believe, have been found as well. But let's go ahead and get the details. Let's go ahead and get the updates for it. So the police identified the 9 killed and the suspect. So questions, so for the one that happened in Dayton, the suspect has been identified. Questions mounted about the motive of the gunman who killed 9 people in a popular entertainment district in Dayton, Ohio, early Sunday morning, which was this morning. Less than 24 hours after 20 people were shot at a Walmart in El Paso. So it was 20 people that was shot dead, that died at the Walmart in El Paso, Texas. And the gunman in Dayton was identified as Connor Betts, a 24-year-old white man from Bellbrook, a Dayton suburb. One of the victims was also his sister, Megan K. Betts. So instantly, it's just like, why would you go and do this? Before all the details came out, people were saying that it was multiple people involved, not just one person. At least with the shooting that happened down in the Walmart. Actually, both situations, it says most people that were identified actually at the beginning, and that they were white males, and had their face covered. For someone to go out with a motive, or someone to go out and shoot either the Walmart or the situation, I would expect them not to really care if they're covered or not, because I mean, let's be honest, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't care. I mean, if they're shooting somebody, they don't really care. So it kind of was weird to me that they were covering themselves up as if like they're gonna get away with this, or like it was other parties involved. Like, you know, the 2020 election for candidates is, you know, starting to begin. They're coming out with candidates. They're coming out with the presidential election, and I do believe that AR or automatic rifle or gun, the gun movement or gun control movement will definitely be a big part of this political movement for the presidency candidates and for the presidency altogether. So just look out for that, but gun control for a fact. And so I feel like things like this is going to push it, and there is reasons behind this and reasons why they'll allow this kind of stuff to happen. So of the 8 other kills, 6 were black. I don't know why that matters, the race. I don't know why the race matters, but they said 6 were black. So the police say they are continuing to search for a motive and did not say whether the gunman sought to kill his sister or was aware that she was in the area Saturday night. Mr. Betts was killed by the police, who responded to the mass shooting in less than a minute, the authorities said. So once the people started calling, Mr. Betts was shot on the scene, and the other 8 people who were killed ranged from the age 25 to 57, and the police identified them as, and this is the names, And please excuse me and RIP to the people that were involved in the situation that actually died. My condolences go to the family, and if I butcher these names, I truly apologize. So Lois L. Oglesby, like the Mr. Parker, Mr. Ogilvy, who was a black female. Saeed Salih, 38. Lois was 27. Derek R. Fudge, 57. Logan Turner was a white male, 30. Nicholas P. Coomer, probably 25, also a white male. Thomas J. McNicholas, yeah, 25, also a black male. Beatrice Ann Warren Curtis, 36, a black female, and Monica E. Brickhouse, 39, a black female. So the other ones that I mentioned before, though, they were also considered black females. I don't believe in the term black. I would say melanated. If I'm going to say anything with African American or whatever, that's just so much better to me than black. Anyways, that just shows you black, white, American. Anyway, so authorities said that it was unlikely that the gunman shot individuals based on their race. Boom. I told you there was a reason why they're doing this. It's conditioning. They're low-key doing it without even you guys realizing what they're doing, okay? In this article, at least. Because it's irrelevant for them to mention the races of the people. Anyway, so the gunman was not out to attack any specific person. I think he was just out there shooting. It is hard to imagine that there was much discrimination in the shooting, said Lieutenant Cole Matt Carper. Okay, it happened in a very short period of time. So Dayton, which was hit by 14 tornadoes in May, reacted in grief and shock. We have suffered 2 tragedies in Dayton this year, but one was avoidable, Mr. Mayor Nan Whaley wrote in a statement that cited one tally of mass shootings complied by a group that tracks them. So with that being said, that's just an update for what happened with the Dayton, Ohio shooting. So at least the victims were identified. At least the people that were wounded are, in good health, because they would have said otherwise in this article. And at least the shooter or the culprit that did the shooting has been brought to justice. I do still believe that there's some kind of governmental involvement with this, but at least the justice was found. Now let's go ahead and get into the Walmart one real quick. The one that happened to El Paso, happened in El Paso, Texas, real quick. And I'm doing 2 videos in one because this is just really flabbergasting that both events happened literally the same day. Like, that is ridiculous. And of course they're showing Democrats target Trump rhetoric after Delhi mass shooting. Right, they want to know what are you going to do. Yeah, because you're pushing. The media is owned by the government, guys. They're pushing for a certain reason. So this is the El Paso shooting. So they say that it's being held as a domestic terrorism, which, 20 people died at a Walmart in El Paso, Texas. It better be considered as terrorism. But the funny thing is, it's terrorism against their own state, because people within the Americas are the ones that sent out this hit, or this travesty, shall I say. I'm just saying the truth. So the man accused of gunning down nearly 24 Walmart shoppers in Texas has been open with authorities, willingly giving detectives answers about one of the worst mass shootings or mass murders in the U.S. history, officials says on Sunday. While El Paso Police Chief Greg Allen declined to elaborate on what kind of statements are being made by alleged mass murderer Patrick Wood Cruces, I believe, spelled Crusius. The 21-year-old apparently spoke freely. He was forthcoming with information. Allen told reporters he basically didn't hold back anything. Particular questions were asked, and he responded in a way it needed to be answered. Prosecutor said Sunday they'll seek capital punishment against Crusius, I believe, who was arrested shortly after his alleged killed 20 and wounded 26. So that's the number that were wounded, 26 people, by opening fire at a Walmart filled with customers customers stocking up on back to school goods. So everybody was out this weekend. So this is like the perfect little weekend to plan something that's like, this mass, evil, I should say, massively evil, and it's just ridiculous. eligible for the death penalty, and we will see the death penalty. Of course they will. And Paso District Attorney Jaime Esparza told reporters, "The loss of life is so great. We have never seen anything like this in our community." I don't think anybody has seen anything like this in the community as of 2019. There's been so many shootings that have happened. If you go through my channel, and you go through my videos, and you'll see all the shootings that have happened since probably like 2017, and it has been every year, but nothing in the same exact day. So this situation happened in the same exact day. Like that's weird. That's not normal. There's something very symbolic about this, and this is the first time. Well, maybe because of how many people that have been shot or killed, but this is the first time where I see kind of like a Republican Democratic push for certain responses. Of course, the president gets involved in the other shootings, but this is the first time where I see a push and responses from the president itself on like a political standpoint, more so on like a presidency. Let's calm the population. It's a difference. It's a difference in the way that the reaction. And I can probably understand. Maybe the reason why is because how hefty this situation is compared to the other one, the Paso shooting being, being treated as domestic terrorism, because the one went into a Walmart and shot it up. Now, due to YouTube and due to the regulations, I have not posted the videos as of yet. If I find a good clip, I will post both of those videos, probably on separate videos. So if you want to look at that up, go ahead and look that up. I'll probably find some videos that have the full videos already and put them in the description box down below. So if you want to go ahead and find them instantly and watch that what's going on or what happened, you can watch those videos. But as far as me uploading, I have not done so. So you can look at those if you want to get more information and actually see for yourself on the real details as to what happened. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Please share and like and comment down how you feel, why you think the situation happened, the involvement of the government, yes or no, the involvement of the people. What do you think the reasoning behind these people going on to do these things? What do you think happened? Let me know in the comment section down below. And again, I send my condolences out to the families that are wounded and that have passed, and not to deal with the deaths of the people altogether. And so RIP to all of those that were involved in the situation, and also for everybody that actually did not get wounded or end up passing the situation. I do apologize for a situation like happening, and for you being someone that's actually go through and experience this, because even though you did not get wounded, or you didn't have a fatal situation where you died in this kind of situations, or in these situations, you still were traumatized. I know as a human being, I would have been traumatized hearing gunshots at a Walmart, leaving an area where it's nice and happy in Dayton and people enjoying their lives, to everybody going around and trying to survive. So I also send you guys blessing and positive energy your way, so that you guys can try to be uplifted in the situations, and don't let this hold you down with your life.